God, I love your phone going off in the recording. Totally not an immersion killer. I'm glad that we got to have that happen. And again, I need to turn that bad boy off. Sid Meier's Colonization. Well, as you guys can plainly see, that is the game we are going to be playing. Is Sid Meier's Colonization. This is probably my favorite Sid Meier's game out of all of them. I'm pretty well versed in this game, so we're going to go ahead and rock the governor. Just because I want to be challenged. Actually, you know what? We're going to go Conquistador just to be safe. I've definitely beaten it on governor. I think I've even beaten it on viceroy. Maybe I haven't. But I've definitely played through this game enough times that I understand how it goes. This game's a little different from other Sid Meier's games purely because there's a lot more micromanagement involved, especially when it comes to managing your cities. It's more about managing a couple small cities rather than these huge, shit-clobbering empires that, Civ games have become. Not that I don't enjoy them, I just enjoy the micromanagement aspect of this game immensely. We are going to go ahead. I've beaten the game with Spain, definitely Netherlands, and England. I've never beat it with France, so that's where we're going to be. Jacques Cartier, cool, yeah. Totally perfect. Latecomers to the New World, France established her first secure American colonies in Canada along the St. Lawrence River, where the harsh northern climate provided more suitable for the fur trade than large-scale agricultural endeavors. The French found the Great Lakes Indians to be ideal partners in the fur trade and formed long-term trading relationships with the Hurons, Algonquins, and other tribes. The French forts, missions, and trading posts soon dotted the Great Lakes region. French settlements were generally small enough to operate in relative harmony with the local native population. Although this relationship was not entirely without incident, the French were often able to cooperate profitably with the natives. This cooperation occasionally extended into the military realm. So basically they're saying that as our bonus is France is really good with the natives. So, the Native Americans that we run into will be able to reflect the superiority of the French to cooperate with the native population. The French players' colonies and units cause alarm among Indians at only the half rate of other European powers. So basically, we don't scare them as much as other countries. Other countries, if you start building your towns too tall and things like that, the Indians will get mad at you and come and raid you, and that's never tight. Audience with the King of France. For the greater glory of France, we dub the Viceroy of the New World. Go and explore this new land, settle it, and bring wealth and glory to yourself and our nation. So basically the goal of this game is for you to settle a colony in a new world, have it become pretty much self-sufficient, and then declare independence from your mother country and fight a big war. That's one of the things I really liked about this game, is it had a kind of different end game than later Civs. As opposed to just trying to take over and own everything, you actually have almost a quest, really. To beat your mother country, and once you declare independence, beat your mother country, pretty much is game over. You can of course continue to play on and you know, expel all the other nations from your country. I usually just end right around the end of the whatever Civil War. I think I've won as early as 1690 in some of these games. I hope I'm not boasting and then I'm gonna just completely botch, because that would be pretty sad. But it would be kind of in line with my Let's Play channel as well. It's, I should call it the Let's Fail channel, but so this is basically the load screen. It's building up our, you know, new world to land in. You can choose to land in America, which gives you a map similar to North America, I believe. I think North America and South America. I could be wrong about that. But I like playing with, you know, a random, like a new game every time I load in. Not historically accurate, but I find it more enjoyable to not know what I'm wandering into. A new world. I could have read all those, but I'd rather talk to y'all. Alright, now it is time for us to establish the new world. We got a fishing spot here. Basically, as you explore the new world, yeah, it's New France, whatever. Basically, once you find little icons on the map like this, they essentially are different trading elements. And fish gets you more food, so you can have more colonists. This is not a very good landing spot because there's so much water. You want to be careful how much water you have around you, and how close the Indians are. This probably is not a terrible spot, but then we're just going to have to go pretty much straight to war with the Indians, which I prefer not to. You know what? We're going to go ahead and drop in right here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. I should have read that, but that basically just asks you if you want to be at peace with these guys. We said yes. The Apache welcome peace with our brothers, the French. Let us smoke a peace pipe and celebrate our perpetual friendship. This homie knows what's up, man. He's like, basically, we're just going to be chill as a mug. I'm actually think I'm going to build on the desert, to be honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and start exploring a little bit with my ship. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and take him here. We got 110 gold, which is nothing to thumb your nose at this early in the game. 110 gold can be like a whole extra settler. I'm going to move him here. We're going to go ahead and build. This is going to be Quebec. Cool. I'm not good with names, so I'm going to be just keeping everything pretty much standard. So we're getting furs and 1 food. That's probably not the best, just only getting 1 food, because once it's plowed, it'll probably only give us a total of 3, maybe 4 if we're lucky, as we're a fully plowed. I guess 4 is what everything does. See, and this is good. We're gonna be able to get a scout, our first back. This is a pretty interesting part of the game I like as well. The Continental Colonists will expand during its next session. Your Excellency, which founding father shall we appoint as its next mentor? So basically, you get to build your continental colonies as you go, and each person you pick gives you different benefits. See, Thomas Jefferson, the great U.S. statesman, farmer of the Constitution, and 3rd President of the United States. Jefferson promoted the development of democratic institutions within colonial America. And his presence in Congress increases Liberty Bell production, which is really good late game, but not so good early game, because we're not going to be producing Liberty Bells. Paul Revere is a good one. Especially, he's a good early game one, just because when a colony with no standing soldiers is attacked, the colonists will take up a gun and fight for you. And that's actually probably who we're going to pick, just because it's going to add an extra layer of safety. You can have your tool man there. I forgot what they call him. But you can have him basically either plow the soil he's standing on top of, which if there's a forest, clears the forest. If there's no forest, tills the land. And the tilled land, basically you can grow more food and get more, we're gonna go ahead and land this guy there. It basically allows you to get more crops, whatever crops you plant on said land. Okay, is that fully plowed or is that just removed? Okay, that was just removed. So now we're getting ore and still 1 food, which, like I said, really sucks. So now we're only gonna get 2 food. Normally you can get 4 out of this place. So this might not be the best place in the world to go. You don't need to be doing that. Let's go ahead and get you creating furs. We got some furs from the Indians and some ore. We're gonna take that and sell it just because we kind of need to sell anything at this point. We just need gold. The Seasoned Scout is a good first pickup because it allows me to, 1, scout out my island. maybe find a good place for a second settlement. And it also allows me to do this, is talk to the natives. Your expedition has reached a camp of Apache. The inhabitants are peacefully working in the surrounding fields. They wave to you happily. We're going to go ahead and ask to speak with the chief. Greetings, travelers. We are the peaceful village, known for our master sugar planters. We would gladly trade with you if you bring some badly needed rum. We'd also pay well for horses and cigars. So basically, you can trade with the Indians. And right here, he has given us a gift. The Apache welcomes the emissaries of the French tribe. Please take these valuable beads worth 132 back to your chieftain as a peace offering. So basically, they just gave us free money, which is why the scout is good early, because he's going to generate. Sometimes those can be really good. I've had like as high as like 500 gold from some of those gifts into the thousands, which is just absurd for just running a dude and having him talk to somebody. You also want to find these when you step on one of these gold coins. You basically search a rumor, is what they call it, and sometimes those rumors can be good, sometimes they can be bad. That's the classic rumor conundrum. We're gonna go ahead and plow this area out. I think I'm gonna double check before I do that. I should have done that firsthand. I talked shit about how good I is. Now I'm just kind of screwing the pooch here. That's actually a really good pickup. Man, I really don't need another seasoned scout, but getting the free horse is it's too hard to pass up, especially this early in the game, because I can give him a gun and then have him run around if need be. How much lumber do I get here? Only 4. Where do I get 6? We're not going to mess with the Indians yet, just because we have no need to. But that only gives me 4, so I'm going to go ahead and chop down that rainforest, just because that's where he's standing. I don't need you farming. I need you fur trapping. We need to generate gold real hard, so we're going to go ahead and plow the land. Luckily, he's an expert, so he does it quicker, because you can have non-experts do any job in this game. They just do it not as well as, regular guys. Let's go ahead and talk to this tribe. So he'll clear it in probably 2 turns, where a non-mass would take 4. And basically there's a hierarchy of how characters develop. Indentured servants are the second lowest. The lowest are prisoners, I think they're called. And the lowest are prisoners, and basically for the prisoners, they have to do a job long enough that they level up to an indentured servant. And then above that, there's what's called a free colonist. And he's a guy you can pretty much train to do anything, but he's not really. He's kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. And you can mold him into a master of something. Let's go ahead and speak to the chief here. I said the same thing. He gave us nothing. See, sometimes, every once in a while, you'll run across one of these villages and they'll just kill you. We're gonna go ahead and drop. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop this guy. We'll go ahead and just drop both of them off here. Run him in there. Yeah, keep exploring. This might be a good spot for another town. No, because there's water here, and then probably water here. But right there, if I didn't have Quebec, right there might have been, because that forest is pretty good. But the mountain's going to be good for us as well, because I'll be able to turn this into basically just a straight, tools factory. You're going to want to think about that as you're building your colonies, what their facet for your new world's going to be, because they can't do everything. So you kind of need to have this division of labor, and you'll build wagon carts and roads to connect everything. But that's all to come. We're going to go ahead and grab this stuff. At least we are starting out in the fur trade. Very French of us. We're going to go ahead and plow this land. This plowed land should allow us to get a decent amount of food. You go ahead, establish mission. Once you establish a mission, you'll be able to have Indians they'll be nicer to you, they'll bring you things more often, and eventually some converts might come and join your settlement, which gives you a population expansion. The French are pretty good at doing that. Oh, this is another tribe. The tribes in this game are denoted by different huts. This, I think, is the Airwalks, maybe? I could be wrong about that. You're actually just going to go ahead and jump off your horse and start farming, bud. Alright, this should be a really well-tilled farm. He's doing 3 here. It should double. He should do around... I mean, he'll probably only go up to 4. But if you drop like an expert farmer on there, he'll probably do like 6 or 8. And we'll be able to just keep on cranking. Yeah, we did build our first town on top of the desert. Probably not the smartest thing. Alright, we got a little bit of gold to work with now. This guy says the same thing, except they're master sugar planters. Yeah, well, this is the same. And rum, okay, they're pretty much the exact same. Yeah, they are the Arwalk. Okay, oh, so yeah, that's another thing they do sometimes, is they show you nearby things. We're gonna get beeline straight for that. They keep giving us coats, which is pretty tight. Alright, we got a gunsmith, which is good. Not so good early game, because you're not going to be making guns like that. We're going to go ahead and also bring a blacksmith. I mean, I don't need a tobacconist really either. We're just going to go ahead and grab the blacksmith just to have on hand, because this is going to be our hammer mill, so having a blacksmith there to start is going to make things just much easier. We're going to go ahead and move here, talk to him there, and then head for that thing. Alright, so let's see how much food he's making. 4, yeah, that's good for now. He's going to jump in here and start making coats, so we can have a large amount of coats with the fur we're making. Alright, boom, boom, boom. If you have a horse in your town and you have extra food, the horses will actually eat the food and reproduce, I guess, is what they do. I guess they get fatter. But yeah, you see how I had 50 horses when I originally went there, then I had 53 after. That is because, yeah, nothing but rumors. I forgot what I said I was going to do and do that. I got the big eyes. Okay, well that right there, as you can see, is another group of colonists. That is the Spanish. They are out here scouting just like I am. Okay, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Jump in here. We're gonna go ahead and do a trade skis. Give him pioneer. He's only got 20 tools left. Next time I go back, I'm gonna bring more tools with me. Let's just go ahead and throw this guy in here. No, actually, we're gonna flip-flop that. We're gonna make you a dragoon just to stand guard. Now that we've seen there are jerks around. Even at 3%, it's not going to go up nearly as quickly as a 50%, but if I especially get a stable too, you can basically build a bunch of different structures to make your town better. A docks is an important one because that allows you to fish for food, so that basically opens up a lost square. It's probably the first thing we're going to rush, but after that, you know, a stockade is really important early as well. That gives you a better defense when defending from Indian attacks and other crazy people. So we're going to go ahead and just go all fur, all coats. We're going to rock out. We should have a decent amount of gold, so I'm going to bring back some hammers with me. We're going to plow... I guess I'm going to plow right there. We're going to go ahead and fortify him. Fortifying raises your defense if you are attacked. What? I just saw a guy way... Oh, we met fellow Europeans. Greetings, Conquistador Jacques Carter, and welcome to New Spain. We have justly claimed all lands in the name of the Pope of the Spanish crown, and we are here to convert the heathen and enrich our sovereign. Please do not interfere with this God-given mission. Okay, man. Our forces, basically, the Pope is disturbed by the presence of lurking outside of our Spanish colonies. We demand that you withdraw all military adjacent to Spanish colonies immediately. Our forces protect French interests and we shall stay. Basically, he's offering us a treaty here. We will go ahead and go. Basically, once you're offered a treaty, you can either demand stuff from them, you can try to get money from them, or even ally with them against somebody else. We're just going to go ahead and go in peace. That's the classic, nothing but rumors. He must have beat me to it. We're gonna go ahead and plow that out. So far I'm feeling relatively comfortable. Oh, I'd already got some converts. I'm probably gonna have this dude settle my next colony. I would like it to be maybe here. So I'll have the silver mine, the desert. I'm kind of near the ocean. And that'll generate some gold relatively quickly. This guy's probably going to be a better farmer than this guy. Yeah, much better farmer. Basically, we have 16 extra foods. We have 16 turns of not doing anything. So I'm going to go ahead and actually have him. We got forest. I'm going to go ahead and have him do 16 turns of hammering. And once we run out of food, he'll go back to farming up a little bit better for himself. Probably down here, because that'll be plowed. This is basically where you can buy and sell things. Right now, to buy food, it costs 9, and you sell it for 1. So it's not a very good investment. But tools right now are cheap. These prices are going to go up as the game goes on. We're going to go ahead and grab an expert fisherman. He'll be good for either one of our towns. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's Pioneer. That's his class. Forgot about that. Yeah, no, that was a waste of time. I go back in here, hide out. It takes you 2 turns to get to and from the new world. I'm gonna go ahead and give him, bam, bam. Yep, I think that's gonna be where we start our new colony, boys. That's gonna be the one. Excuse me, throat's getting a little scratchy. With water. I've been literally test recording audio all day. And it has left my throat a little sore. And my audio isn't even sounding that much better, which is the irony of it all. I'm not gonna 100% go there. Alright, let's go ahead and drop the tools off. Right click on everything. No. Oh, jeez. These old games definitely have some UI problems, and as you can see, or I'm just not good at them. One or the other. Probably a combination of the both. We're actually going to take and sell this tobacco. And this fisherman, he could come in, but there's no point because it'd still be down 1. I can't make 4 food, I don't think. Actually, okay, cool. Yeah, no, alright. Food is squared away. Well, shit, another 3 coats. Let's go ahead and do this. I wonder where their colony is. Interesting. I should go ahead and just build a colony here. He's going to build a colony right where I wanted to. And I'm going to have to go kill him. No, okay, he's cool. I should have done that. Whatever. Cool. Getting gifts from the engines. Native Americans. Proper nomenclature, right? Let's grab some master tobacconists. I might be able to grow tobacco here. I'm gonna go ahead. You can definitely grow cotton here. I'm gonna go ahead and build Montreal. He's gonna mine silver. That's not gonna be a huge boon, but it's gonna be a little bit of one. We're gonna go ahead and hop him on the boat and boat him on over there. Him and another person we have standing around. We're gonna go ahead and hit S to Sentry, and that basically means he's gonna board the next boat that comes around. If this Spanish dude comes too close to us, I'm gonna have to give him a whoopings, because I don't like them people. Conquistador Jacques Cartier. I guess maybe Carter. No, it's Cartier. In honor of our recent wedding to our second wife, we have graciously decided to raise the tax by 1%. The tax rate is now 1%. You may, if you wish, you may kiss the royal pinky ring. I kind of like the way it's just such a caricature of how this all went down. Yeah, but basically saying because he got married, now he's got to raise the tax rate on us. Like, what? I don't get that at all. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and Sentry again. I guess Sentry isn't a permanent state like Fortify is. Alright, you're gonna Sentry, you're gonna Sentry. And then we're gonna ship these guys down here. I like the auto move because usually the pathing is pretty good. It's definitely not perfect, but it definitely saves a little bit of time when clicking. As you can see, the year is 1530. I'm not sure how late you can actually declare independence. I usually do it in the late 1600s, because like I said, I'm decent at this game. At least I think so. I haven't really watched other people play it. Oh, we got Paul Revere, which is really good, because now I don't have to worry so much about having a guard. I can just have a gun. Who are we going to get next? Francis Drake's a really good one, because he strengthens the combat of all our privateers. Which are basically ships that you can buy that run around and steal stuff from other players, which can definitely help your cause. What does TJ give us? Oh yeah, it's Liberty. We already looked at that. And Peter Stuyvesant. I don't know who that is. First successful governor of a Dutch colony of New Amsterdam, New York. He ruled harshly and promoted increased trade and increased protection of the New World interests. Okay. Peter Stuyvesant. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Allows the construction of the custom house in your colonies, which can streamline trade with Europe and allow Europeans to trade during the revolution. That's pretty tight. Oh, see what I was just saying? This guy was, he was a free colonist, and he has been doing trapping for so long, he is now a fur trapper. That's the fastest I've ever seen anybody actually do that. So now his production is definitely outpacing our poor blacksmith who's stuck here making coats, and he's like, I don't want to do that. I want to just I just want to build hammers, man. Luckily he'll be able to build hammers in no time. We'll have a bunch of ore because we're getting free ore from here, even though we're not getting food. The ore was going to be helpful, and we'll be able to get ore from the mountain. We should have no problem producing enough ore for hammers. And then you can turn hammers into guns. That's kind of the way you play this game, is one thing leads to another thing, allows you to do another thing. You need hammers to build buildings, you need hammers to build cannons and guns. Alright, alright, you're gonna jump up in here. This is another 2 food spot. Like, my luck is terrible right now. Maybe it's just me. Hopefully a plowing gives it a good one. Ooh, the Airwalk capital. The Airwalks are already getting beat down by the Spanish. I wonder where that Spanish dude went. Oh, I got a criminal back there. I'm probably gonna give that criminal a gun and have him come be this place's guard. We're gonna go ahead and take the 8 silver and 15 sugar. Go ahead and drop that off over here. I'm probably gonna save up 1,000 because ships are the first starting ship. The same ship that we have starts out at 1,000 gold, so it's relatively expensive. But having a second one to be able to go between our colonies and or both trading at the same time is going to be pretty good. And he actually built the docks, which is awesome because now he can go here. I don't have to worry about food. We can keep on trucking on, and he'll basically bounce between being a carpenter and getting wood. He's going to build himself a stockade just because we want him to be as protected as possible, because sometimes the other players will just choose to pick on you for no reason at all. See, he's coming and thinking about it. So we're gonna have to kill that guy. We're not gonna worry about that. I'm actually gonna buy some guns just to have them, and I'm gonna give this guy a gun and a horse. We're definitely spending our gold well, you know, right on war goods. Because we're going to have him come and fight this guy. That guy is actually a veteran, so that means his profession is soldier, and they're the best soldiers you can get. I wonder if he's going to start attacking. I hope he kind of starts attacking the Indians, because that's a way to for us to not be the bad guys in this whole thing. Because eventually I am going to need to clear the Indians off this island, because they'll get mad at you no matter what, even if you are cool. You're going to go ahead, drop this, so I'm not going to need to worry too much about defending this place right now. We're going to have him roll up here and start messing with the Spaniard. I don't want him coming in and taking my Quebec. Alright. Got tobacco. So tobacco is what we get out of this cloud. We have 4 food. He doesn't even do food anymore. Actually, he can go ahead and start doing cigars. Because we are having tobacco. So I'm going to leave the tobacco here so we can make cigars out of it. I'm going to grab the sugar and the silver, and I'm going to go back again. Interesting. So that revealed one of those like oasis-y things. I'm pretty sure you can get a decent amount of lumber out of those. I'm going to go ahead and plow it again. Just to see. That is a privateer. I don't know if somebody got a privateer so quickly. That's kind of scary. Because he's going to come around and start pillaging us. And that's never tight. You can see the Spaniards agitating the Indians. That question mark, or not question mark, exclamation point, basically allows, but basically tells you that how mad they are at you. And as it gets like lighter and lighter shades, all the way up to red, and then I think like even purple and stuff, it'll. We have 100, which is the cap right now. So I'm gonna take him off of fur trapping, because he's just trapping at a way higher rate than we can actually build everything. So we're gonna make these coats while, and then we'll go back. We'll go back after we're done. We do have 70 coats though, so we're almost full coats too. We're gonna need to bring our dude. He's out of tools, so he's reverted back to just being a normal dude. We're gonna go ahead and have him jump in here and farm some food. He's gonna farm extra food, and then he'll be able to jump to do something else, like build the docks for us, so people can start farming on the water. Actually, you can probably get 4 food out of here, 5 even. Okay, that's pretty dope. A master farmer will be able to get like 6 or 7 out of there. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so he's here. So these engineers are getting a little bit nervous because of how many troops I've amassed here, so I am actually going to go ahead and send him back. Yeah, this Spanish guy, so if I can get the position on him, different terrains grant you different bonuses. Or 6 life. Oh, so basically, yeah, as the game goes out, the taxes keep going up and up and up, and that's basically anytime you sell goods to your mother country, you will be, taxed on that. We're gonna go up here, and then if he stays there, we're gonna fight him. Looks like they're coming down here. I think we're gonna go ahead and take a shot at this guy anyways. We have pretty much 2 chances to beat him. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and break this treaty, because I got a feeling they're coming for us. Oh, he went up a level. So basically what happened just there, I beat him, and since he was a lowly, like, I think he was even a prisoner, he leveled up to an indentured servant by beating him, which is definitely super lucky. We're gonna go ahead and have him wait for now, because I want to see where the Spanish people are going. I want to definitely, once you beat them, I can attack them again and, oh yeah, he did the panic build colony. This tactic is not going to stop me. Okay, I need you to go to Quebec, because they are full of a lot of stuff. Oh, and he leveled up again. And now this guy is ours. So we're going to go ahead and actually have him abandon this colony and go pick up a gun down here in Montreal. Man, we got 100 coats now too. Nar. You know what? Let's have him do some blacksmithing while the getting's good. And he'll help out with the hammers. We only have 10 wood left though, so actually, you know what? Go chop down some trees. That'll be tight. You can go back to Quebec. You can fortify again. Yeah, you go back to Quebec as well. We're gonna go ahead and keep this guy actually as a dragoon because he seems to be fit for combat. Beating both those things both those times is a pretty astronomical rate. Sometimes this game can be a little XCOM-y with its RNG. It'll have, you know, like a regular Indian destroying a cannon or just some other things that just don't make sense. I'm like, oh god. Those are the Dutch. I don't know what the Dutch are doing poking their noses around here. This has definitely been the wildest game start so far. So now you can go ahead and jump back up on here. At least for now. You go ahead, just keep making some wood, and then we'll jump you back over to finish up the stockade. You can also buy things and finish them with, you know, regular money. But instead I am going to just do my regular thing and roll out with this stuff. And go make them. I'm gonna make them. Oh no, I did. Oh, that was not good. That was silly. I thought I was controlling the ship, but I was controlling the dragoon. Always pay attention, kiddos. That's the ship. Yeah, no, I want to stop him. You stop. I'm gonna have to go run him down around here just to check. Okay, you're going there. That's. The Spanish are there looting. That was just a pop-up saying that they got 62,000. Usually you run those to one of your towns. Boom, you load up on a galleon. If you own one, if you don't, the king will help you out. You know, for a price, obviously. Because that's what the king does. That's why we're gonna whoop him up. Let's go ahead and what is this guy gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually. I got the veteran up there. I'm not worried about up there. I'm gonna run them down here. Just to kind of see what is happening. You can go ahead and just become a colonist for now. You can go ahead and help chop wood too. No, not chop wood. And then you are going to become a dragoon. And I think this is probably as good a place to call it. I went an extra 10 minutes, so enjoy the bonus time on the introductory video. Actually, yeah. See, this is the thing with this game. I just want to play it and play it and play it. But yeah, we'll finish this and then I'll call it an episode. We're actually gonna go ahead and bless this dude as a missionary and bring him down to drop him in one of these places in the Arawak villages. In Arawak villages, and he'll do that. But we will see that on the next episode. We are going to go ahead and save here. This is Jacques Cartier, spring of 1555. That was the other save you saw up there was a save of I was actually playing the French, trying to beat it because I have never beat it with them, and I decided why not? Let's play this, and that's what I'm going to do. I will see you guys on the next episode.